Hey guys, welcome back to GeoGuessr Play Along. Today's maps are going to be an arbitrary world, no move, followed by a diverse world, no move, no pan, no zoom. So let's get started with an arbitrary world. So, a very fun map. Let's see. Okay, I think this is Europe, maybe Scandinavia, something like that. I thought it's kind of Norway here. We've got these kind of rocky mountains. Red houses are very Scandinavian. Is there a chance that this could be Sweden? Big. Well, definitely Norway or Sweden. I'm thinking Norway, but I'm not too sure. I think those cards don't have a blue strip, which would point more towards Norway. Um, so yeah, I think I'm going to go Norway here. Where in Norway? I don't know. There's a chance it could be quite far north. It seems quite cold, but it might just be wintry coverage. So hard to tell really. We're in an urban area. I might just hedge in Trondheim. Not too sure where to go. So. Because it could be north, it could be south as well. Yeah, it was south. It was near Stavanger, so right on to round two. Let's see. Okay, Kantor Kastenteng. Well, we're in Indonesia. Um, we've got these Indonesian prayer flags. You see them a lot in, I would say Java. You see them all over the country, but I've seen them a lot in Java, maybe southern parts of Sumatra. So, um, yeah, that could be something to consider. Any good clues? Lenteng again. Is Lenteng a place? If it is, I don't recognize it. Lenteng. It could be a place. It could be the place name. Um, I can't see any hills, so I might guess Java here, but not sure about that. Let's guess. I'm going to hedge further west because I think those flags might be more common further west, but not too sure. This could still be anywhere in the country. I can't see a Lenteng, so yeah, this will have to do, I think. Okay, it was well, an island next to Java, so not too bad. We were 3,294 points. Um, the west guess was mostly just a hedge in case it was the southern part of Sumatra, so uh, yeah, still not too bad. Next round, let's see. Okay, got a small plate here now. Could this be Argentina? Quite possibly. Driving on the right. What are the poles? Do they look like? Yeah, I think these kind of poles are Argentinian poles. These funny looking. I've seen them in Argentina before, so that's something quite new that I've learnt, these Argentinian poles. Not sure if they exist in other countries, but this looks Argentinian enough. With these kind of trees, this wintry coverage, I think I've seen that kind of fairly central Argentina. Do we have any mountains? Can't tell, that might just be dark clouds. Um, so yeah, I think I'm going to guess around here somewhere. Let's go near Rio Cuarto. Okay, yeah, okay, it was further west. It was near Chile now. Was that mountains to our west? Let's have a look again. Which was, I think, here. Yeah, that is west, so yeah, it must be. I just wasn't sure if it was mountains or just dark clouds like a thunderstorm or something, but yeah, it must be mountains. Yeah, on to the next round. Round four, okay. These trees feel quite Southern Australian. Let's look at the poles. Yep, Southern Australian poles. Okay, so where in South Australia should we go? This feels a bit like Kangaroo Island. I feel like it could be near Kangaroo Island. It might not actually be the island itself. It might be just one of the roads on one of these peninsulas next to it. I don't think it's too close to Adelaide because it's not green enough, maybe. It could be here somewhere. But there's a chance it could be further out a little bit as well. I think I'm going to where should I guess? Should I hedge this kind of peninsula here? Because I feel like it could be up there. It could be down there. Yeah, let's try around here. I don't know. And it was actually further northeast of Adelaide, so um okay, fair enough. 4,190 points that time. On to round five, let's see. Okay. Got yellow lines in the outside. Now, this feels Southern African. I'm thinking Botswana here. Thinking Botswana. There's a chance it could be Southern Eswatini. That often looks similar to Botswana. Um, but we've got this. I don't know if this red and white arrow exists in Botswana. I've seen it in South Africa, but maybe it does exist. Or maybe it is just South Africa near the border. So I think I'm going to go around this area, just in case it is South Africa. Maybe if I go like on this road, it would be a safe guess. I don't think it's green enough to be the north, and I don't think it's dry enough to be the far west of Botswana anyway. So yeah, I think if I guess around here, that should be quite safe. Quite safe. Um, yeah, let's try that. Okay, well it was northern Botswana, so let's have a look again. Yeah, I wasn't sure about these arrows. Maybe they are all over southern Africa. I know they're very common in South Africa itself. But yeah, that was kind of northern. So let's look at the summary. We got 18,291, which is all right. Let's look at the top scores. We're in 22nd place. Oh, can I scroll down? Now I can't actually scroll to see the rest of the results, so I don't know if GeoGuessr is broken or they've changed something or what, but yeah. Anyway, we'll look at the top 25 because that's all that we can see. So GG's to the top 25 here. That's weird. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't. I don't know why I can't. I can't show more results. But anyway, let's have a look. So we had our Norway. Most people getting Norway correct, and a couple in Sweden as well. No effort. Nobody went further north than Trondheim there. We had Argentina. We had a few Chile guesses as well. I don't know if these polls exist in Chile. I haven't noticed them before, but yeah, they are very, as far as I know, they are typical Argentina, so that's something to bear in mind. But yeah, I missed the mountains because I wasn't too sure if I could see them. Yeah, I guess a lot of people also guessed further inland like me. It wasn't too obvious that was a mountainous area to the west. But yeah, we had Botswana. Yeah, okay, a lot of people in southern Botswana and a few in South Africa as well. So yeah, GG's to the people on this road here who notice it's the north of the country. Well done there. And we had a lot of Java guesses. Only one in Sumatra and one in Bintulu. So GG's there, and most of us recognize the South Australian trees or the South Australian pole there. So yeah. GG's, nice game. Okay, okay. So the show more button works. Now I can see the rest of the results. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if GeoGuessr changed the layout. Um, but well done to the other five of you who managed to the top 30. And let's see how many people played. And 225 people played, so GG's to everybody there. Nice. On to a diverse world. No move, no pan, no zoom. Let's go. Right. Ooh, tough round to start off with. A very rural round. This could easily be a rural world. Now I'm wondering, Colombia's coming to mind here. Uh, but this could be Southeast Asia as well. Or a weird kind of Southern Africa. So, oh, tough to know. Tough to know. It feels like a kind of dry subtropical area of the world somewhere. So do I go Colombia? Do I go... I might go Southern Africa. I might go like Kruger or something. I feel like it could be around there. But really not too sure. Really not too sure. It's Kruger Hilly. think it might be a little bit hilly. Now the continent could be completely wrong here, but let's try Kruger. I feel like it could be actually. Um, there's a chance it could be like Uganda as well, maybe. But I'm going to go Kruger. Let's try that. It was Eswatini. Okay, okay. So at least I wasn't too far off there, getting in the national park. Yeah, it did feel kind of Southern African there, so happy to recognise that. Um, wow. On to the next round. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. I think these are European. Are they? Canada also has those giveaway signs, so let's think about this. We have a bollard here that looks more European, so I don't think this is Canada. We're driving on the right, so where could this be? We can't read any language. We have these kind of coniferous trees. Hmm. Now, could it be Russia? Is it just Russia, or is it like Poland or something? Czechia even? It feels quite flat. Really tough. I'm wondering about a Lithuania hedge here, because it could be. It could even be Western Europe as well. Not sure about this blue sign, which countries you find that. And I can't read any language. These bollards. Yeah, tough to know. Yeah, I'm going to try Lithuania. Mostly just as a kind of hedge, but okay, it was Latvia, so that wasn't too far off. That wasn't too far off. I was thinking because Lithuania has a lot more kind of double lane roads than the other two Baltic countries, of Estonia and Latvia, but this was close to the capital, so it makes sense to have quite a big road. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean we couldn't make out much on the bollards other than that they look European. No language to read. So yeah, interesting round, that one. On to round three, let's see. Okay. This feels Italian to me. Let's have a look at the language. Can't quite read it. I'm not 100% on Italy, just a feeling. But these houses look quite Italian. Um, I'm concerned that this could be Spain. It's my other kind of option. Can't really make out much on the cars. I think I'm going to go like maybe the southern parts of the Alps, or it could be up here like Genoa or something. I suppose it could be southern France as well. About this light bulb, which country would that belong to? Not too sure. Yeah, this could be Spain or something. I can't read any of the language. I'm going to hedge around here. It could be the Alps, but this area seems quite mountainous. Okay, it was the Alps, and it was Italy. I'm glad it wasn't Spain, and I'm glad I guessed in northern Italy there, so that was good. I think sometimes I kind of doubt the Alps when I don't see the typical kind of triangular wooden alpine buildings with like flowers, red flowers and stuff you often see in Austria, but sometimes you do see different kind of styles of buildings as well. So yeah, maybe the typical style is more over here around like Austria. Um, anyway, next round. Right. Okay. My first thought here is New Zealand. Can we have a faded centre line now? Is that a yellow centre line? It could be. Which it can make sense for New Zealand. What about the poles? Not too sure. I don't know New Zealand poles very well. We don't have any bollards. This could be Northern Hemisphere as well. Um, we have... No, that's just a tree. That's not a house. So that doesn't help. Hmm. Really not sure about New Zealand here. I feel like it would have more bollards, but where else could it be? It could be the Americas. Now, which side? Can't tell which side of the road we're driving on. I think with this double line, I might be inclined to guess more Americas, actually. Like, or I don't know, somewhere around. I don't think this is exactly right, but hmm. Okay. Oh, it was Idaho. Yeah, nice. I was just trying to think which. I was thinking of like northwestern US. So I was just trying to think which region would look like that, but I couldn't quite think. But it was Idaho, and I somehow managed to get the correct state there, so that was good. Just a bit too far south, but I'm happy I didn't go New Zealand in the end. The main things that swayed me was the lack of bollards. I feel like in North America you don't see many bollards, for the most part, and double yellow line. New Zealand does have double yellow lines, but not as common. I don't know if they are going to be faded like that in New Zealand. Poles I have absolutely no clue for like um most of North America and New Zealand. So yeah, I should probably learn the New Zealand poles. I'm learning gradually learning one by one different poles. Right, next round. Let's see. Round five. Now we've got yellow center lines and we've got white middle. So this should be South Africa because it's a Gen 2 camera, which rules out the neighbouring countries. Where in South Africa, I'm thinking it's quite dry. Um, the kind of vegetation doesn't feel like the mountains in the north, so I'm inclined to guess more kind of along here, somewhere, possibly. But yeah, not too sure. Not too sure. I feel like this area near Cape Town might be super dry, so I might be inclined to guess a bit further east because it is quite green here. No, and it's got a bit of Lesotho vibes with these kind of barren hills. Well, don't think that's too reliable, but I don't know. Let's guess this road here. Not too sure. It should be South Africa anyway. Okay, yeah, it was close. It was closer to Cape Town, and yeah, I think parts of it look super dry, but some parts of it look very green as well. I think it's a very kind of very high landscape diversity in this part of South Africa, which is really cool. But yeah, how did we do? 21,641. Pretty happy with that. They were it was a fairly difficult seed, I would say, but I managed to get the right general area in all of them pretty much. None like super close, but all of them like close enough to get a good score in the bag to break the 21k. So yeah, let's look at the high scores. And we are in 11th place. Now, I have to go up to show more. Okay, show more. Let's see. Okay, 205 people played, and I am in 11th place, so super happy about that. Let's look at the top 30 scores. Let's have a look at the round. It looks like quite a Africa, well, fairly Africa heavy. Two Africa rounds, two South Africa or Southern Africa rounds. Let's have a look at this Baltic round. We had a lot of Baltic guesses and a couple in Poland, Russia, Finland as well, but most people got the idea that the trees were probably quite Northwest European looking. They're a few further south as well. Yeah, like Czechoslovakia. I think with that kind of landscape, that landscape was very flat, and if you see kind of coniferous trees, it tends to be fairly hilly in these kind of countries. If it's flat, you'd see more kind of farmland and fields. Um, Probably same for Germany as well. But yeah, Sweden, Finland, also Poland, very good guesses there. Yeah, GG's on the Latvia guesses. We had this Italy round, yeah. A lot of people in the Alps, a few in Switzerland, Austria, Slovenia as well. I was a little too far south there, but at least I was on the western corner, so that was good. Oh yeah, we had this US round, all the top 30 getting this corner of North America, a few in Canada and a few in the US. So yeah, let's have a look at that again. This looked a lot like New Zealand, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people end up guessing New Zealand here. Yeah, kind of weird with these fields. I don't know, the fields here are a little bit weird for northwestern USA. somehow. Let's have a look at the Africa guesses. So we have this Eswatini. So interesting, a lot of people in South Africa, a lot of people in Botswana as well. But yeah, GG's, East German Bear with me in Kruger National Park. And finally this other South African round. Yeah, I should have gone further west there. Yeah, I don't know, it was a little bit green, it was a little bit of a hedge going that far east, but yeah, it was this area, so some very good guesses there. GG's everybody. Yeah, GG's to everybody, and thank you everyone for watching, playing along, and I'll be putting the links for the challenges in the description below. The next challenge will be on Tuesday next week, so yeah, looking forward to that. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day, rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.